It's July 3rd, 2016, and we're in Phillipsburg, New Jersey along the scenic Delaware River. Phillipsburg was incorporated in 1861 by an act of the New Jersey legislature and is considered the eastern border of Pennsylvania's Lehigh Valley. Phillipsburg, along with neighboring Easton, Pennsylvania, is the location where the Lehigh River merges into the Delaware River and is very popular among boaters, fishermen, and tourists alike. In addition to being the junction of two rivers, Phillipsburg was once one of the busiest railroad towns in the Northeast, with 5 railroads running through it. This map indicates each railroad's former route through Phillipsburg, with the Central Railroad of New Jersey in orange, the Pennsylvania Railroad in dark red, the Delaware, Lackawanna, and Western in yellow, the Lehigh Valley Railroad in bright red, and the Lehigh and Hudson River Railroad in green. Off in the distance, the former Lehigh and Hudson River Railroad trestle still carries Norfolk Southern freight locals across the Delaware River to points north. The former CNJ and Lehigh Valley main lines used to cross the Delaware River within feet of each other. The CNJ tracks are still in use by Norfolk Southern today, but the Lehigh Valley's tracks have been almost entirely abandoned on this side of the river. The old trestle still stands, though, as a reminder of a bygone era. Here, a Norfolk Southern intermodal crosses the former CNJ Railroad Bridge over the Delaware River. Phillipsburg's former train station, circled here, stands just off of South Main Street. This station once served both Jersey Central and Lackawanna passenger trains. The last passenger train serviced this station in the 1980s under New Jersey Transit, and the structure is now privately owned and is being restored. Adjacent stand the signals for CP Phillipsburg on Norfolk Southern's Lehigh line. Just across the street is the former CNJ tower that controlled this once busy interlocking. The tower is now abandoned, but still watches over the many Norfolk Southern trains that pass by here every day. While the modern freight trains rumble overhead, we'll be taking a journey south along the Delaware River by steam train, courtesy of the Delaware River Railroad. Our journey begins on the platform of Lehigh Junction Station, circled here, which was once a station on the Pennsylvania Railroad's Belvidere and Delaware branch. The Delaware River Railroad excursions are operated by the New York, Susquehanna, and Western Technical and Historical Society, in partnership with the Black River Railroad System, and is staffed almost entirely by volunteers. The railroad has a fleet of historic Long Island Railroad coaches, several diesel locomotives, and a former Susquehanna RDC. Ironically, though, the newest piece of equipment on the railroad is the steam locomotive. Number 142 was built in 1989 by the Tangshan Locomotive Works in China and first operated on the Valley Railroad in Essex, Connecticut. In 1992, the locomotive was purchased by the New York, Susquehanna and Western Railroad and ran an excursion service before coming to Phillipsburg. She is a 282 Mikado-type steam locomotive and is well suited for operation along the branch. After receiving a cue from the conductor, number 142 eases the train out of Lehigh Junction and heads south. As our train pulls out of the station, we pass under the aforementioned C&J and Lehigh Valley main lines. The Delaware River Railroad offers a variety of trains, including a corn maze train, Father's Day specials, the Polar Express, the medieval night train, and many more. After exiting a remote stretch of the Delaware River, the train passes through the little town of Carpentersville, New Jersey. the railroad line only goes as far south as Riegelsville, there was a time when one can take the Pennsylvania Railroad all the way south from Phillipsburg to Trenton, where you could then catch a train to New York, Philadelphia, Washington, D.C., St. Louis, Chicago, and many more points across America. After stopping just across the river from Riegelsville, the train will shove back to Phillipsburg in order to pick up more passengers eager for a ride along the Delaware River. Please feel free to subscribe to our channel and also find us on Facebook and Twitter. Thanks for watching, and we hope you enjoyed your journey along the Delaware River Railroad.